Hello everybody, my name is Wolf the Werewolf here, and welcome to a different kind of video. Today we're going to be going over some new things here in Vermont State Roleplay, so this is a what's new type video here for our community. It has been a hot minute since we've seen, or you guys have seen a stream or videos. Those videos that I published that are relatively new are actually a little bit of older patrols. It's actually been a hot minute since we've had a patrol here on VSRP. The reason for that is because we don't exactly have a big member count like other communities have. Anyways, we're gonna go over what's new. There's a lot of stuff that's new, but I'm gonna be going over the more recent stuff that's been added to the server. And the recent stuff I know of first is we have a new menu for our law enforcement and fire side. So basically, you click F9. And then you can spawn them by name, but we actually have spawners for that. We have the LAO side, which has all of our departments. We have our BCSO cars. We have all of our SASP stuff. And usually the lock ones mean that they aren't working, or the spawn codes don't work at the moment. We are trying to get our 14 Tahoe back, so that should be coming very soon. I gotta work on that. There's LSPD, all of our LSPD cars. We get a lot of cars in there. It's actually only half of the pack, actually. This pack is really large, so we didn't put every vehicle in here, but... we have our Polito Bay cars, which are only 5 of them. We got our 5 Sandy cars. And apparently it's going to be cloudy. We're not going to have clouds. We'll go ahead and do that. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little off. I'm a little, it's 3 a.m. as I'm recording this, so. Yeah, SSPD. Grapeseed. Grapeseed I'm going to show in a minute, because Grapeseed is actually new to our fleet. Or we have a new Grapeseed fleet. Warden. We actually have a new Warden truck. Which is our new Warden truck. It says Park Ranger, but at the end of the day, that's what they still are. And all of our Game Warden cars you're gonna notice are trucks. None of the fleet for Game Warden is going to be like SUV related. It's only going to be trucks. Got a big old Ram here. Got a Silverado, I believe, an older model. I believe this is an older model Ranger. But I could be wrong. I don't know every vehicle. We actually have new unmarked cars. These are the default ones we've had for a while. This is from Ripples. We just changed the lights so they're all blue because of our state that we are based out of. Got a 2020 Explorer. You saw the 14 Charger, 19 Tahoe, 18 Taurus. Got a 20 Explorer. Once it actually loads, there we go. And yeah, there are options, obviously. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you guys get the idea. Got that 16, I like 16s. 18 Charger. This is one of the new unmarked cars we have. So, the ones you guys saw, the previous ones, these ones are from Ripples. Yeah, they're Ripples unmarked fleet. These ones, though, on the other hand, 21. Then we got the 20 Explorer. We have the 21 Tahoe, which I actually need to fix because I believe it still has that tipping issue, I think. I think it has that issue. I don't know anyway. Let's actually see real quick. Because I think there are a lot of stuff that needs to get fixed. Oh, it's not doing it. Weird. And yes, they have traffic advisors, which is really nice. I actually like that. A lot of our cars don't even have traffic advisors like that. There are amber lights and stuff like that. But, oh, there's also takedowns, which are pretty cool. That's what I really like about this fleet, this unmarked fleet. We have, these unmarked cars that I'm showing are from Cribsy. They are very nice indeed. Yeah, you have two options for Durango. You have I believe you have the 21 and the 18 model. And then you also have an F-150. There's also this livery. If you want to use this for game warden as well, there's no problem with using this for game warden convention. Yeah, there's no problem for that. And then detective cars. Yes, we have detective cars because we do have subdivisions here still, despite having no ranks. So yeah, we have a 11 Vic, 13 Explorer. We got the 13 Taurus. We have a 14 Charger, 14 Tahoe, which I really love. I love the 14 Tahoe. 16 Explorer, 18 Charger, 18 Tahoe. And those should be all of our unmarked cars that I went through. The other ones weren't new, but I want to show off the other ones. Actually, these are semi-new because they had to be reconfigured because there was no blue option when we bought them. A Game Warden, or not Game Warden, Grapeseed. These are our brand new Grapeseed cars. We have the 13, or we have a 13 Taurus. We have a 13 Explorer, and yes, they have ghosted liveries. We actually allow ghosted liveries for some of our smaller departments. Got a Taurus, 20 Tahoe. I believe this is a 20 Tahoe. Oh, I know it's not. It's an 18. F-150. I really like the F-150 with the lights in the back. It's got a lot of lights. And yes, there is no restrictions with how many lights you can put in your car. If you want your lights to be like this, you can definitely have your lights like this. We do not judge. There is no document saying you can't. And there is a vehicle document about certain vehicles, like unmarked cars. Like obviously, this is not acceptable. If you're going to have unmarked vehicles, I'm sure you guys get the idea. It needs to not have, or it cannot have light bars if it's an unmarked car. It has to be like this. But it can have as many lights as it wants. I do not care. As long as it doesn't have light bars, I'm fine with unmarked cars like this. Well, obviously without the double. I mean, I'm not going to use a double spotlight, and that looks weird as it is. Anyways, yeah, we got that 14 Charger. We got a 14 Tahoe, which I absolutely love. We have a Ram as well, which is nice. I also love this Ram. It is very nice. We also have a K9 unit. Because we do have K9s in server, we actually have two ways to be K9. You can either be K9 through our menu, which or we actually have K9 models that you could be, or you could do /K9 like so, and open the K9 menu, and basically spawn a dog. And if you spawn this shepherd, it actually uses our police one like so. It is unfortunate because there is no really way to customize the K9, I don't think. yeah, there is no way to... Yeah, but you can pet the dog like so. Our canine script is actually pretty new. You can command it to sit. You can command it to be down. There is keybinds and stuff like that as well. And then we're gonna set the dog free. Because we, yeah, I just want to show you that real quick. And yeah, I do sound a little terrible. I mean, again, I apologize. I'm not doing too well this morning. Oops, that's not what I wanted to go over. I might as well show you guys the new thing that we're working on. Our latest thing that it's still a work in progress, but it is still very new to server. And I mean very, very new to server. So I'm going to show you right here. We have transit police now in server. Obviously, it doesn't actually say transit police. The reason we're using our LSPD uniforms like so for the police services like so is because, one, it matches the livery that we have with our singular transit car. Yes, there is only going to be one transit car. We do not want this to be a big department. All we have is the 18 Taurus right here. This is brand new to our server. We've been wanting to get trains in server for a while, and yes, we have working trains now too, which I'm going to show in a moment. But believe it or not, you actually guys can get this particular Taurus off LSPDFR. So if you guys want to have a good looking Taurus, you know, for transit police, then yeah, go check it out on. I'll probably leave a link down below for you guys if you guys want to check it out and download it for yourselves. But here's our light package for it, and yes, it is all blue. That was another big crucial part that we were looking for, or we thought was going to be difficult to look for, was looking for all blue vehicles, because it's difficult. I mean, we know, or we have somebody in our server that knows how to change the light patterns, so thankfully, and stuff like that, like light colors, which is easy, as long as they have like textures and stuff like that. I believe is how he does it. I don't know. Excuse me. Anyways, I don't want to get this. There's already so much going on here. Yeah, don't expect this video to be cutted at all. I'm not even gonna bother cutting it, because I'm just showing you pretty much everything right off the bat. So if we come over here to the tracks, and yes, they are only drivable, they are not AI. So if we come over here and do /train, like so, you can now type in the type of trains. You got freight, metro, passenger, or you can index a specific train if you have like other custom trains. But so far, I don't know. I don't think the script can work with other trains at the moment that I know of. So yeah. So if we do metro, which obviously you wouldn't see metro out here, but yeah, you get that. And don't do /DV. That only deletes the one car. If you want to do this, if you want to delete the entire train, just do /delete train. It will delete the entire train, as you can see. Yeah, we're still working on the train. We're still working on the metro car. But if I go ahead and do this and do passenger. And yes, it is random each time, so if you wanted a bigger one, just do it again, and boom, now you got a much bigger train. So yeah, we have Amtrak now working in server, and believe it or not, Amtrak is around where I live, actually. So I mean, they're pretty much all around the U.S. So it's not weird seeing them in a state like mine. So yeah. To drive the train, simple. You use the arrow keys. You use the up and down arrow key to slow down, reverse. Again, this is transit police's biggest thing that they will be worrying about is the trains and stuff like that when people are trains. They will also be in charge of like other stuff, other services, other transit-related services and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they are still law enforcement that can physically stop you and issue you citations, etc. if a crime is being committed that they see. So at the end of the day, they are still regular law enforcement like us, but have a bit of more responsibilities or different responsibilities than normal law enforcement. And yes, I know some servers that do transit police have them as like civilian type thing. We don't do that here. You need your LEO abilities or privileges, as we call them, as well, because over here LEO is a privilege and can be easily revoked and become immediately restricted if you guys do not follow our protocols, stuff like that. But it's pretty simple to be law enforcement over here. As long as you read our documents, you follow our policies, nothing too crazy. It's actually really simple. A lot of people get overwhelmed with that stuff, but it's really not that bad. Yeah, we can also do freight trains, like so. I'm sorry for that voice crack. Holy crap, that was awkward. And yeah, same thing with the freight trains. They could be random size, and they could also be different, as you can see here. The trains themselves can also be different, like Union Pacific there. And now we have BNSF Railway here. Trying to get a different one there. Yeah, you also got the CSX there. I believe those are the only. Oh, yeah, you got the CN too. I think those are the only 4 that I've seen though. Yeah, and your cars are going to be different too each time. They're not going to be the same. But yeah, that's that. Whenever people are obviously in our team speak, in our team speak, we actually have a railway area where people need to be with trains. They also will have special identifiers, which that's where our document will come into play. I'll be actually creating the document here probably sometime after this video that comes out, or will probably be out by the time this video does come out. But yeah, also we used to have the Chiliad town up there, but that got removed because of our vegetation. As you guys can see there, we have a ton of trees. Because this wouldn't be the state of Vermont if we didn't have trees. Because if you guys don't know, the state of Vermont is also known as the Green Mountain State. And as a Vermonter myself that lives in the state, I could just say this right now, that there is trees galore. I will be real honest with you, there isn't a time that you're going to not see a forest when you're in the state of Vermont. The airport road, that's been there for a while. We also have Calafia paved over there as well here. Yeah, if you could see right here. Yeah, Calafia's paved. I absolutely adore Raton Canyon over here now. Look how much nicer it looks. It looks so vibrant with all these trees. I mean, it's beautiful. I think, honestly, I can't wait to do some off-road related stuff over there. Again, we are trying our best to get the server up and going. We spent a lot of money. We really hope you guys do like this server, and we are continuing to make it better and better by the day. There are still a few scripts we need to buy. Eventually, we may be getting Roxwood. It's still been talked. It's only been talked about. Obviously, we don't have Roxwood, otherwise it'd be right there, as you guys would know. I'm sure you guys seen it. Like, obviously, a great example is OCRP, obviously, but since I'm a member over there. Also, we don't have we're also actually going to be getting a new script here soon, hopefully soon. It's not in server just yet. We don't have it actually just yet, period. So, but whenever we get more stuff in server, you'll see another what's new in VSRP video here soon. Obviously, with the train script, I probably should say that it comes with like stations. There's that one there. And if we go back to Polito, actually, real quick, I know we were just there, but there's that one, there's that station, the Sandy station, and then there's a Polito station, which is cool, so you can get on the train. We're still working on that. Oh yeah, there it is, right here. Yeah, right here. You can get on the train. These are stops. I need to look into the configuration settings, I think, because we were testing it and haven't been able to get people to fit in the passenger train just yet, but it will be fixed once we actually get that working. The train, that's why I said the train, the transit and train stuff is still very, very new to our server. In fact, it was just added only like yesterday, so again, we are still working on that. And believe it or not, our transit stuff isn't even in server yet in our Sonoran CAD here. It will be once we actually have it. But if we were to switch departments here, as you can see, we do not have San Andreas Transit. It will be there once we actually have it. There's a few things that also have to be changed in the CAD, so expect some new stuff to come to CAD as well. I'm not going to show that though, because obviously it won't. It's not really that important for you guys anyway. But if you guys want to check this server out, it is 18 plus. I should mention, because we've had a lot of people apply thinking that it's pretty much open age type server. We don't do that here. We've done open age servers before in the past. They do not work well. Everyone in our server is a mature adult, so there is no exceptions. Actually, there is one exception. If you're like 17 and you're like a month away, we'll probably accept you because you're pretty much there. At the end of the day, we do like to try to give chances here, but it's not always going to be a thing here. In fact, we've given actually a couple people chances here that are actually under 18, I should say. So basically, if your application looks good and you sound mature and act mature, you know, and not act like a child, you're more than likely going to get accepted into our community. We do try to have everybody the best we can. I mean, right now we really do need members, so we haven't really been too picky recently with our applications. As long as they look good, you guys follow our policies, you're more than likely going to get accepted into VSRP. Again, we have an amazing staff team here for admins here. And even members can help you too. Usually, we're pretty much member-run based at this point. Honestly, like most of the time, the questions are basically answered by other members. So, and yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, and when you first join, you can become dispatcher right away, and even do fire right away. And you do have to wait a little while before you can become law enforcement. It's like 30 days, but really, that's not bad. Actually, 30 IRL days is really not that bad to wait. The reason we made it 30 days is because we want you guys to get used to role-playing with us and getting used to everything else before jumping right into law enforcement, because I understand that law enforcement is very difficult to understand and get right into right away. But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much roughly about it, obviously. Obviously, the graphics are not server-side. They obviously are client-side, but either way. There's a lot of new stuff coming to the server, so expect some new MLOs coming very soon and stuff like that. We usually announce new stuff to the server, so if you are, like I said, if you're a member already, you already know that, but for those who aren't, there you go. We do announce stuff. We have plans coming soon for Mirror Park. We have plans coming for the Vespucci area way over here. Yeah, we got a lot coming. We got a lot of stuff coming to our server, and it's only going to get better from here. We are still trying to repair our phone script. Obviously, it's not working right now, but if I were to click F7, it would be LB phone. I'm sure a lot of you know what LB phone is. We just haven't had it. We did work before. If you look back on some of my other streams on VSRP, we've had it work before. But we've had a couple of issues with it recently, but those will come back here soon. And it will probably be featured on a what's new to VSRP once we actually get it fixed and stuff like that. But either way, I think that's pretty much everything at the moment that I know of that is new in server. I will let you guys know another time. Obviously, applications are open, so if you want to apply, links are in the description. With that being said, I'll see you guys another. See ya.